Welcome back to Connie's World. Share a like, totally notifications if y'all want to see more videos as I roll with them. Share it to the doctors, the nurses working on the forefront. Share it to the people who work on cars, who sell the cars. Share it to your best friend, your so-called friends, want to act like they want to enter be friends. Share it to your co-workers. Share it all sorts of life. Also, like I always say, when you see someone homeless, don't judge the way they look. Go to them with encouraging words. Or you see somebody looking down or thinking or troubled. Because we still live in a time, in a turmoil, so many things is going on in the world right now. We're losing people every day. The coronavirus is still here. Sickness is spreading all over the world, taking so many people away. And one of the things I want to say is happening rapidly to a lot of people in the world. Depression, schizophrenic, also the disease on the earth is taking away a lot of our loved ones, like cancer, kidney failure, heart failure, blood disease, all things that we don't have control of. So anyone lost someone, all the things I just said, grief is one of the things too. And people always say, why are you still grieving? Grieving just like depression. It can go a long way and go for years. And people grieve so many different ways. So be mindful when you come to somebody or you say the things you do and say why. Because grief it's a long process. Some people grieve for years, 5 or 10 years, or years, and they go on and on. There's no time. So the ones when the question people say why you still mourning, be sensitive and watch what you say. Don't come for me. I'm just saying, because some of y'all be saying the things and not be mindful and think what y'all saying. And like I always say, if you left the Lord, if you doubt the Lord, if you got about the Lord, or you angry with the Lord, come back to Him. Because we live in a time right now, like the doctors be saying, Dr. Fauci, we have to sit there and come together. Just like when people taking the shots and all the things. We have to sit there and do our part. And our part is God is God. Jesus is Jesus. And He's the doctor of all. Many doctors. So come back to Him. And all believe me what I say. If you come back to Him, give Him a chance to do what He need to do to answer His prayers, but you got to stay in the faith and know what He can do. Because you have to be a soldier and knowing wherever you go through. And I know it's hard when you're going through something, you feel as though you say, God, where you at when I need you? Where you at when I lost a mother and father, a sister or brother? Mother and father, aunt or uncle, or my child, or my son, or my cousin. Where are you? He's there. But the faith is the key with the Lord. You got to stay as a soldier of faith and wait on Him. The journey might be long. You might feel like He's not listening. But you got to do your part. And know and believe, I'm telling you, the Lord, He say this, He never leave you or forsake you. And anybody, it's feeling like God didn't left them, He have not. And on that note, like I always say, Be safe out in the streets and be kind to one another. And like my mother used to always say, we'll walk away from the first person, but don't walk away from the second. Because you'll be engaging with who? Angel. Oh. And welcome back to Connie's World. Until next time, peace to the east, south, and west.